so remember that show that we watched the trailer for, Milf Manor?
Yeah, you been binging?
Well, yeah, it came out. First episode, or maybe 3 episodes, I don't know. But I watched the first episode because I'm doing a video on it. And so people will see these jokes in my video if they watch that. But I do have to tell you about it because it truly is one of the most insane dating shows, but also just shows I've ever watched. You should watch it if you have time between StarCraft matches. You should try and turn it on.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have to factor it in, but
try and see if you can slot it in somewhere in your day. Okay.
Just,
Well, maybe when you get back or something. Or
maybe.
if you don't have internet
I did just
access.
order a mechanical keyboard to the next venue.
Did you actually?
So, yeah.
Absurd. You should just put that on your rider.
Mechanical keyboard,
Yeah.
new one every venue.
Yes.
Hi, I'm gonna need a fucking Alienware PC.
Yeah.
A brand new one.
Yeah, that's what you should
at
do.
every venue.
Yeah. Okay, so
anyway, Milf
Let
Manor.
me tell you about it. So we watched the trailer for it, remember?
Yeah.
And it ends with like that, sort of like, oh, who, like the reveal of the guys, right? And we were like, it's definitely.
Were they the children?
Yes, they were. Obviously, they're the sons. Obviously, right?
Oh my god.
So immediately, like, you know how TLC kind of has that like weird sort of like half reality vibe, where
Yeah.
like on the reveal, it was very clearly like the director was like, okay, stop. We're going to get singles of each of you. Just react. Do like 10 reactions for us and say, what the heck? That's my mom. Phrases like that. Just like, we'll do a series. Like, just run through them right now. Action, So the reactions are like, Mom? Like, what is my mom doing here? What the heck? Mommy?
Who put my hot ass mommy
Yeah.
here?
Is that my MILF? What the heck? So one of the ladies, it's like 10, pretty normal, I would say, normal-ish moms. And then there's this one that is like 50 years old, a lot of work done, blonde, Orange County.
I remember.
Right? Her name is Disco Mommy. That's what she calls herself because she's really into house music. Sorry, that's her persona for when she's listening to house music and in party mode. It's Disco Mommy. Right?
Cool.
Her son is 20 years old. Like this dude, and the most 20-year-old guy ever. Like, I didn't even know how to explain it. Like when we were joking about Love Island, there being like a skateboard kid on there.
16-year-old?
That's like not into dating at all. He's just like there to like skate. He's like that. He's like the real life personification of that. Like, just should not be on this show at all. Probably has never even had a girlfriend.
Oh my god, dude.
Yes, and his mom is the crazy one, right? So the crazy one immediately is like trying to fuck every single guy there on night one.
Oh my god.
And at one point, it's her son, and this dude that she's kind of macking on, chilling at the bar together with another one of the MILFs. That MILF leaves and goes to bed. So then it's just the 3 of them, right? So she's kind of flirting on this guy, and the guy is kind of like, oh, this kid that's like kind of near my age, I'm supposed to be friends with this guy, and this is his mom. He's kind of trying to like be the sort of mediator here and like not trying to be too forward or whatever. And there's this moment where she puts her arm around him, and she goes, "This is your dad." She looks her son in the face and says, "This is your dad." And this kid just has this look on his face that's like, we're watching trauma happen in real time.
What a good show.
Like, I've never, and I was sitting there just my jaw fucking dropped. And it's so crazy because you see him go into this like defense mechanism mode where clearly his brain chemistry is like altered, and he's like kind of used to this sort of thing because he's like, "Oh, mom, knock it off. Come on." He's got this like 3 phrases that he just repeats over and over again because it's like he's in this mode where it's like, oh, okay, put your guard, like deal with this trauma. I've never, and then she tries to bring. So one of the catches about the show is that the moms and the sons are staying in the same room together,
Yeah.
And they do that on purpose so that if a mom tries to bring back one of the other dudes, she has to try to get her son out of the room. Like, and she tries to do that. She tries to bring him back to the room, and he's like, "Come on, Mom. I want to sleep. I want to go to sleep. I'm cock blocking you, Mom." And the mom's like, "My son is such a cock block," like to the talking head camera. And the whole dude, I'm
wow.
like, I feel bad watching this. I'm like, I feel like like shame on you to the producers.
Yeah.
Of this fucking show. It is twisted. It's fucking twisted.
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
No, that is fucked.
This is your dad.
You know what he has to do?
What?
He has to fuck her mom.
His mom's mom?
Yeah, he has to fuck his grandma. Then he looks at her and says, "No. This is your dad."
Like,
this is your dad.
no, he has to fuck his dad.
Yeah. And his grandma.
See, that's the thing. So at one moment, they're in like the diary room together, right? Like they're doing their talking head together, the mom and the son. And there's this challenge, the first challenge that they do to decide who gets the rooms with the hot tub in it. Because if you're staying with your mom, you definitely want a room with a hot tub, right?
Yeah.
And in order to win this is actually I think the scene right here. They like the challenge is all the guys.
Holy
yeah. So
fuck,
he visibly looks like a college junior, does he not?
Yeah.
Like it's fucking.
I mean, even his haircut is just like, nah, I don't know who I am.
Yeah, dude. It's so the challenge is all the guys stand shirtless, and the moms have to go out blindfolded and figure out which one is their son by feeling them up, right? I know, which is fucked up in like just in like right off the bat. That's fucked up, right? And then they're in this, they're doing the talking head, and the son goes, "Mom, just keep like make sure when you're like feeling up these guys, you keep it above the belt, okay?" And she's like, and I'm like, "Yo, these incest jokes are going crazy."
I'm getting like, so hard thinking about this.
"Mom, make sure you don't jack me off by accident when you're jacking the other guys off."
Because that would be horrible, Mom, if you jacked me off.
Shitty. Don't jack me off, Mom.
Mom, don't pickpocket me. That's so dark, man.
It's really dark. And the whole thing is, they play it off like it's, this kind of quirky, sort of weird TLC show. Like all the other ones.
It's not.
It's not. It's really, really dark. It's like traumatic,
You've seen Desperate Housewives. You may remember The Bachelor. Well, the creators of both have brought you something really exciting. It's incest.
Yeah.
The fun way.
Yeah. My incest life.
Watch 10 guys explore their Oedipus Complex. Maybe. That's wild, man.
Yeah. So I would say definitely watch that show. and then the mom. So then the mom the next day she starts macking on this other son, right? And she at one point the first episode ends by her putting her arm around the guy and looking at the guy's mom and saying, "I'm in the fantasy suite tonight. Like I'm gonna fuck your son," basically to her face. Another one of the moms is dating, one of the dudes. They go on a date together, and at one point they're on a paddleboard in the ocean, and she puts him up on her feet, like he's like doing the airplane, on his stomach, on her feet, right? And I'm like, dude, you do that with children. You know what I mean? That's like a thing you do with your kids. And then it cuts to her in the diary room. She goes, "It was really fun. I used to do that with my son when he was like 5. I'm like, this is so all types of fucked up.
Yeah, the best part of taking down a MILF is when she puts you in the air like an airplane.
Yeah, man. She feeds you applesauce, too. I love that shit. She gave me fucking...
Are you a cougar hunter, or do you just want to bang your mom?
Yeah.